Okay, let's do it. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Today, I kind of wanted to just hang out. I wanted to do a little bit of Q&A. Wanted to chat with you guys just about a lot of stuff. Just, metaverses in general. Not really keeping it specific to anything. I also did want to do a playthrough of my game world that I built for the Sandbox challenge, because it was a 1-week challenge. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I did. It took me a week to build, and it was pretty awesome. I wish I could have devoted a little bit more time to it, but I was super slammed this week. Had to film 2 music videos. I had to build this. I had some projects going on around the house, so pretty excited. So let's check this out. Like I said, if you guys have questions, you want to chat about anything, kind of an open floor for anyone that wants to bring up anything they want to talk about, whether it be Sandbox or otherwise. I won't be too specific. All right. Actually, let me bring this up real quick. Yeah, so this was my entry for the land build challenge. So the competition rules were that you had to take one land, which is basically 100 meters by 100 meters, divide it into 4 different biomes. It had to be equal sized biomes. And you could do it however you wanted. So basically, this is the first of the 4 biomes I did. This was like a cavey, kind of dead, swampy looking thing. Lots of skeletons and junk. Got some treasure, stuff like that. We got this cool dragon gate. Yeah, so I had to do this all with default assets, so I couldn't use any assets that were like uploaded third party to the market or anything like that, which was kind of a challenge. But it was a fun challenge. So yeah, I connected all the lands via these different walkways. And if things get choppy, guys, it's probably Streamlabs OBS trying to run this and the Sandbox at the same time. So we got this tropical biome here. This actually took a bit of time. Placing all the grass and the trees, etc. All right. And we'll go over to the next biome. Gotta wait for the elevator. So this one I did like a park theme. I tried to do like a city park. So we got like squirrels and we got the car off on the road there. Got some people rolling around. Building 4 biomes with default assets is a bit of a challenge, to be honest. You got to be kind of creative in what you do, but I think it was a fun challenge. Clearly, that's why they decided to do it. So this is biome number 3. Jump. And we'll check out the last one. This is actually probably my favorite one. It's like a desert village. I tried to use some depth to this to give it some layers. Kind of make it really have that village vibe to it. There's a half person here too because I placed this guy too far down and he can't walk. He's in quicksand. And I can't even hurt him. Can't kill him to put him out of his misery. So whoops. Hope you guys are doing solid today. I actually just got done swimming with my little one, so I had to jump out of the pool and get over here and do the live stream. Yep. Also checking Top Shot because I was trying to get in on a Top Shot drop, but I did not get in line. So we're just going to drop out of line because there's 70,000 people in front of me and there's only 2,000 packs. Feels bad. Feels bad. Oh well. So yeah, guys, this was my entry. They actually played through it yesterday. There were some really good entries. I mean, there's entries all over the spectrum. I think people took a lot of different creative attempts at the same concept, at the same challenge, which I think is always really cool. To be honest with you guys, I think that just being able to do stuff like this is a lot of fun because it kind of encourages the community to be creative. So it encourages people to kind of flex their creative skills a little bit and see what they can do in a short amount of time. Like I said, I kind of wish I could have devoted a little more time to this. I had a really, really busy week and wasn't able to put as much time into it as I really wanted to. Although not sure how much I would have changed from the end result because I really like the end result, so. Yeah, and it's basically like this rotational pathway where you can continue going from one biome to the next. So this challenge kind of opened my eyes to really how much you can do with a single land, and I think that was kind of the purpose of it, in a way, was to show people and give people an impression of what they could do with a single land. And I was a little surprised at how much space there actually is inside of this single land. To really create, you could create 4 different experiences. And I didn't have to break it up this way. I could have done it like vertically, so I could have done 4 individual layers on top of each other that took advantage of the entire world, the entire land size, length and width, and just 4 different floors basically. But I kind of liked this concept better. I feel like when you take advantage of elevation, if it's not done right, everything kind of feels disjointed, and it kind of feels like you're, I don't know, doesn't really feel like things flow together. So try to go this route. I thought it was a little bit different. I really like this entry into this land. I think it looks superb. Got the little dock over here with the fishes. Doing fishes things. And this guy over here that just swims in a circle. And goes into the ground. So yeah, I think this is probably also a good representation of some of the detail that you can get into with the sandbox. I think you guys have seen me build some things that were pretty basic, probably not quite as advanced as this, or with as much detail, I should say, as this. But, you know, while it definitely has like the voxel look to it, I definitely think it has an appealing look. I think it is suitable for a lot of different gaming experiences and a lot of different metaverse experiences. So I'm really excited to see what other kinds of game modes and game worlds are created. Let's check out a few of the others. We're going to check out a couple of the other entries for the TSB 1 week. There's one right here by Corruption. Let's see what Corruption did. So this is how you play games right now, guys. This is how you play the games that are uploaded by creators in the Sandbox. The Game Player app isn't live, but you can still go to the Game Maker gallery and see anything that game makers have published. So this is the This is the 1 week challenge that Corruption published. Got a little eating area here. I like this. A little fire. Interesting. Let's see. I think they want you to fall here. Yep. They went for a pretty big desert vibe here. Kind of like this. It's a little bit open, a little bit empty, but with the lone wiggling branch there. Is this a smiley face? This is a smiley face. Yeah, this is interesting. It feels a little bit disjointed, if I'm being honest. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to check out or how I'm supposed to get there. Let's see, maybe we can go in here and find out. Oh yes, the water trees. Ah yes, the water trees. I'm not really sure what's going on with this tree. It floats on water. It's the Jesus Christ tree. Plays smooth though. That's good. Yeah, this is interesting. I don't really know how to get up there after you fall down. Maybe you walk through here. Nope. Oh, what do we got down here? Am I gonna fall and die? I have drowned. Oh, okay, so we got a little secret pathway we have to take through the pond to get to where we need to go. Got it. I like that. I dig it. Okay. Here we are, right up where we already were. Okay, I think I've explored this one enough. Wow. That was cool. It was a little confusing. So we're gonna check something else out here. Let's go to gallery. Yeah, I think a couple people were confused on the type of challenge it was. I've seen a couple entries already for the week 2 1 hour challenge, and it wasn't actually a 1 hour challenge. It was a 1 week challenge. So hopefully people didn't handicap themselves more than they had to. Let's see this one. Oh, this is cool. It's a little different. Oh, Mr. Deer. Okay. Lots of metal gates. Metal gates are us. Gotta love those tricky indicators. This happened to me when I first built mine. I put a bunch of treasure in there, and it had a bunch of treasure indicators everywhere. I had to go back in and remove it and republish it. Oh well. Do they open individually? They do. It'd be really cool if when you walked into the room, you walked over some sort of entity trigger that opened all of these at once, like some big automated shutters. Especially if you had like a brick wall asset parented to these, or with a parent-child relationship, so that, you know, it was over top of the gate, kind of lifted up like a blind. I think that would be pretty sick. I dig it. Yeah, you could set it so that when you walk through the door, it detects the entity and it lifts all of them at once. That would be really cool. Be a really nice animation for entering like a labyrinth or some sort of room in a game experience. You're gonna make me open all these because I kind of feel like I need to open all these. If you didn't build a quest in here that awards me for opening all these, I will be big sad. Oh, we aren't going to be able to open this one. We're going to run for it, and we're going to try to jump and do it. Here we go. Did we get it? We got it! We got it. We did it, guys. I'm a little confused on what the purpose of the gates was. Maybe for aesthetic purposes. Probably could have just made them unopenable, but gives you something to do, so I guess you spend more time in the land. Let's go up and see what's up. Aha. Yeah, so I think that they were supposed to use default assets only, so I don't know if this, like, what would happen. I don't know if you get disqualified or what the case is. I imagine you probably don't get disqualified. But it was supposed to only be with default assets, and these aren't default assets, so I don't know. They look like clouds, though, which is really cool. We are in the clouds. I also don't know if we're working with 4 equal biomes here. Seems a little bit more free-for-all-ish. But it's all good. Yeah, I like this. Well done, dude. All right, so the last time I was live, I was building on Combo Island. I'm going to do a little bit of building here real quick because I wanted to add the top to the treehouse. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so last time we were working on this, we were trying to come up with some elevation. It's basically going to be like a huge treehouse clubhouse in the middle of the land. So let's throw some green on the top of this. Also have to add an elevator. We're gonna do the brick wall. It's my favorite type of elevator, the brick wall elevator. Whoops. Okay, so we're gonna have to make this go up at some sort of automated point. Make it a form. Hopefully that's centered. It doesn't feel like it's centered. Maybe it is centered. I'm gonna see what it looks like when it goes up so that we know how wide to make these elevator holes here. 50. Let's see how high 50 is. Oh, we are almost there at 50. We'll do 55. 56. Boom, that'll take us to the top. And we will make it... Make it a toggleable behavior. Yeah, and we're just going to have it default to true. So by default, it's moving. And we're going to turn the speed down to 3. It's going to move a little bit slower, but actually, no, let's test it at 5. See what that looks like. Let's test her out. Oh, looks like it's going up. We'll give it a second and ride it when it comes back down. Can hop off there. Or here. I dig that, actually. That looks really sick. The only thing is, I think it's a little too wide. The hole, I mean, is a little too wide. Ride it one more time to see exactly how much we need to correct this. Oh, that wasn't bad at all. Yeah, that's too wide. Okay. I dig that. We're going to save that real quick. Are you guys getting in on the land sale on Thursday? Because I think I might actually have to. Sand's kind of expensive right now. It's like, last I checked, it was like 40 cents. Let me look real quick. 56 cents? Okay, okay. So sand's mooning. Very good to know. I bought it like 2.5 weeks ago at like 15 cents. So it's quite a rise. I guess we'll have to see, because if sand keeps mooning like this, I don't know if I really want to spend all of my sand on another land, on a 4th land, or if I want to hold on to it. Because, I mean, at this point, looks like it's holding some value. I think I'm going to have to use shrubs. No, I'm not using shrubs. That's not going to work. We're going to use green blocks, maybe. Yep, that's how we'll do it. We'll do it with a green block. So in case you guys are wondering, I wanted to do like a treehouse style design, and I felt like the easiest way to do that would be to build one custom like this. I could have done it with assets, but I'm not on the creator program right now, so I don't quite have the ability to do that. So I'm going to build it like this. Plus it needs to be huge, because I want to be able to have people hang out in it. And for that to be possible, it needs to be pretty good sized. Yep. I don't think I'm going to build all of this right now, because it's going to be a lot of manual clicking, and I'm not sure I want to have to do all that on stream at the moment. But we'll get the treetop started. Yeah, that'll work. And then we're just going to make it get really big and bushy at the top. And that'll be our treehouse. We could add some, like... I could probably add little trees, like actual trees as branches. Because of... Yeah, because of how big this thing is. I think we could add, like, trees as branches. Here. I dig that. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll probably use the little trees here, the pre-made trees as branches going up the side of it just to make it look more tree-ish. I think at some point I'll make a custom asset for those branches just because I like the idea of making custom branch assets that kind of come out really far. I also just discovered that you can upload custom images to OpenSea without having to mint them, and then you can reference them in a billboard. So a lot of sign possibilities for, like, welcome to this place, advertisement possibilities, tutorial information, so you want to teach people about the platform, etc. Cool. Yeah, I really like these windows too. I gotta make these balconies bigger too. This has to be able to hold at least like 50 people at a time. So we'll see. Treehouse, elevator. Gotta fix our hole here. We discovered that the hole for the elevator is too large. And people will be falling through while they're waiting, and that's not very kosher. That's not how we treat our guests. Okay, so I think that is the right size. I'm not sure what just happened there. I'm gonna close this one off too, just because I feel like it's a little big. All right, let's test this out. Let's check it out, see what it looks like. Treehouse. We must wait. I should make the elevator wait a little bit longer, or I should make it toggleable so it doesn't start until people get there. But I was in a hurry. I wanted to see what it looks like, so this worked for now. All right, we got the elevator here. Ooh, okay, I dig that. Looks good. Sick. All right. We're in business, guys. Catch the elevator on the way down, jump off on this floor, make this balcony bigger. People can hang out up here. See the beach. And this is going to be the market. So what I'd like to do is be able to have a revolving market here where every month different community members have the ability to host things in these little booths. So if you have a digital product that you sell, maybe in, you know, your regular life, if you have a physical product that you sell and you have a website or something you can link to here or something you can show off here, you'll be able to I'll put a billboard back here that can link to some sort of image asset if you'd like to promote it that way. I think it'd just be a really cool way to give community members the opportunity to show off things that they do here as well. So they can each have like a temporary booth. And we'll do like a rotating kind of thing. Maybe I'll do some sort of award system where every month we'll have like a competition and I'll pick a few winners or something like that. Obviously you have to express interest to begin with. I'm not going to make it to where like you have to comment on a YouTube video or something, because odds are I'll select somebody who really has no care to do this. So I want to make it beneficial to the people that actually sell those kinds of things, have those kinds of products, etc. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I know right now this looks super bare bones, guys, but lots of stuff planned for it, so I had to clear it down all the way to the bottom before I could do this. Okay, we're good. When you've made a tree so big that the actual trees in the game can be used as little branches. Doing stuff, I guess. Cool. All right. So let's make the, let's keep going on the top of this tree here for a second. I'm just going to go really big, and then I'm just going to kind of terraform it from there. Oh, there's going to be a lot of building involved here if we want to get this tree top to be as big as it actually needs to be. Square. Let's go with... Nope, not going to work. We need to go more first. I'm also going to have a series of floating islands that go up and around the tree. So the tree necessarily won't be the tallest point on the land, but it also sort of has to be the focal point, so... This tree is so big. We're gonna start with the block, guys, and we're whittling our way down. That's how you do it. You're working with big blocks like this. Start with a big block, and then kind of cut away the pieces you don't need until you shape it into what you want. That's what I've done in the past. It's a little bit easier than trying to build something up with all of the detail that's going to be large like this. Okay. Nope. So then, of course, we make this. I don't know what the mouse controls are doing right now. Holy crap, guys. Sorry about that. Just trying to make it bigger and bigger, so it actually looks like it fits the concept of what we're trying to do here. Guess we got to go wide now and make it a long canopy. This wide, roundish canopy that goes across the top. There we go. Get it out there. This is definitely tedious stuff, guys. Probably only going to do a couple more minutes of this specifically just because it's not that fun to watch. It's not that fun to watch when you're just building something like this. But it goes behind the scenes, and it kind of shows you guys what to expect. There we go. I'll do this last side, and then we'll take a step back for a second. Okay, so it's starting to have like the canopy style look. We got to go way out here. Yeah, look how big this thing is. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's basically almost 100 meters tall, I think. That's insane. Yeah, this is the fun thing about this, guys. You can do whatever you want. I'm making a treehouse because I thought it was kind of a cool concept for a hangout spot, but that doesn't have to be your idea. You can do whatever you want. I think there's enough creative tools available to say that you can do whatever you want here. Okay. That's wild. Kind of looks like broccoli. Broccoli. Cool. I suppose we could go one step further and make like branches that come off and then use these trees to fill out the branches. That's a lot of work though. I might do that off stream. I know I said I'm going to build this completely on stream, but if I did that, I would probably torture you guys with some of this tedious work. And I feel like sometimes when you do some of this stuff, you kind of want to do it behind the scenes so you can do the fun stuff on stream, because it's not quite as enjoyable having to sit and watch that. Let's add some billboards before I forget. Okay. Add this, and then we're just going to duplicate it a bunch. There we go. All right, that's a custom billboard, and I can host any image that's on OpenSea. So if you ever had an advertisement, if you had your own land and you wanted to build like a welcome sign, any of those things. Now fully realized. Is this 9312? Is it flush with the wall? I don't think so. There we go. So the one thing that they can't play yet is MP4 videos. I guess they're testing it right now. Once these can play videos, that's game changer material as far as I'm concerned. yeah. Once you can play a video, you can do quite a bit. You can do group watch-alongs. You can do more elaborate advertisements. Lots of stuff. Stuff you can only obviously do with video. Pictures is one thing. Video is a completely different beast. All right, got the billboards. I might make like some custom images just to show off what you can do with these. Definitely gonna have a sign that welcomes everybody to Combo Island, etc. But there's so much more you can actually do with them. So I feel like including them here is also useful for that. Nope, not what I wanted to do. There we go. Figuring out which axis you need to move things on is complicated when you've rotated an object like 3 or 4 times. Everything to be as centered as it can be. I think we got one more. One more booth. And 20. Make sure they're all the same distance. And what I was doing here, guys, is I'm looking at the Z axis of the first object I set. And then if you want to make sure that they all kind of have that exact same positioning, as you're duplicating them and moving them over, you just reset the Z axis to that same value so that they're all the exact same depth away from, you know, whatever you're trying to do. Just a little tip. So there we go. We got our billboards. Each of these will be customizable depending upon who has the booth at the time. So they'll be able to have an image behind them. It'll be a custom image that they can choose. So if you want to have an advertisement that talks about your product, points to a website, points to social media, maybe shows off the product, etc. That's all stuff that can be done. I actually really dig that. It's very cool. So a couple of things that we're going to have planned here. We have the market. We have the clubhouse here. I would like to do a floating island with like a theater room. Some sort of room that we can eventually do like group watch-alongs, group events, etc. once it gets to that point. I would also like to do an NFT museum or an NFT gallery. I think that would be really cool. Again, especially if we could host community NFTs or NFTs that the community votes on. I think that would be really fun. I'm actually going to build a floating island right here, I think. A little bit higher than this one. Next elevation up, maybe I'll connect it with a bridge or something, like a rope bridge. And that will be where we have our NFT gallery. And we'll try to curate it so that it's NFTs that pertain to the community. You know, whether it be custom community created NFTs, whether that be NFTs we vote on, etc. Just different ways to, I think, involve you guys and make it something that's truly like a shared experience. It's not just like, yeah, that's cool, but what can we do? I would like to make it something where, like, even if I'm not here, people can come here, hang out, interact with each other. I would like to have some mini games. I've been kind of brainstorming the mini games I want to put in here. They're getting ready to introduce ranged attacks. Once they introduce ranged attacks, you'll be able to do a lot of really cool things with mini games. Be able to utilize some more advanced mechanics that I think will really play well into the mini game style. So I'm definitely waiting for that. Definitely waiting for that. I gotta make us a little platform here to get started. Okay. For those of you that haven't been here before when I did that, you can't just place a block in the middle of nowhere, so it has to be connected to something. So what I do is I build a line like that, build my little island here, and then I just delete this initial row of blocks. It's the only hack I know of. If you guys know of something else, feel free to share it, but I don't think there is another option right now. Is that proper distance? Not really sure. That'll work. That'll work. What I'll do is I'll build this up just a tad right there, and then I'll have a bridge that goes up and connects the two. I'll bring this down a little bit so that the bridge kind of goes through the land, brings you up to elevation. This is going to have to be flattened way out, but I need to make the size first be sufficient to our needs. Think, is that big enough? One block is basically the diameter of a person. 1 to 2 blocks. We'll make it a little bit bigger. Sweet. Yep, I think that's a large enough platform. Yeah, it's large enough. That's large enough. Go here, and we're gonna bring this all the way across. Give it that flat, level playing field we need here. Nope. That was a whoops. Yep, so this will be our NFT gallery here. I think we'll make it a pass-through, so that you're going to be able to go through one door, out the other door, up to the next island, which might be the theater. We're going to have to see exactly how I want to do that. Round the corners a bit. All right, that looks like a legit platform at least. What did we do down here? What did we do down here? Don't know at what point we did this, so now we have to delete it manually. Wow, apparently we built a lot of extra little blocks in the ground, guys. If I'd have known that, I would have Control-Z'd them, but because I don't know at what point we did it, I'm just going to delete them manually. That is the one downside to doing some of this work. Sometimes you do things you don't intend to do. Another bug that actually is a pain in the butt is when you can't use Control-Z anymore. You can't undo something. Sometimes I'll experience that. I don't know if it's like a caching issue or some sort of caching bug that occurs with the app, but you'll try to undo something and just the undo stops working, which can be a major issue if you just ruin something that you built. Basically have to quit, come back from your last saved point. Obviously the platform is still a work in progress, so little things like that are expected. All right, we fixed that. have to decide how we're going to design the NFT gallery. Actually, I'm going to leave that hill there because I'm going to do some ground terraforming. It's not going to be all flat, so we won't go too hard there. Let's decide what we're going to use for our blocks. I think we're going to go with gray. Gray blocks. For the gallery. We're going to go right to the edge, so there is not going to be any ability to walk outside of this gallery. You're going to be able to walk through it, look out the windows. That is it. Or go upstairs. Or pass through it. We're going to have it take up the entire island here. So for dimensions, guys, 2 of these blocks is the height of a character. It's like 64 voxels or something like that. Kind of keep that in mind if you're building your own stuff right now. I think I'm going to make this 2 floors. So we're going to do it a little higher than normal. Yep, we're going to make it tall. Why not? Why not? There's no rules here. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Wasn't expecting that many people to even care. Sometimes I stream at really off times for people, so I get it. I'm pretty busy. I know we're all busy though, so no judgment. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put a roof on this that you can walk up to, like a rooftop balcony. Why not? Can't have enough places to just hang out. And we'll put the door right here. Here? No. We'll make it 2 people wide. That works. 4 by 4. All right, we got our door. We'll pass through here. Nope, get away. What I'll do is I'll put fences around this. I'm going to put stairs running up the top. I'm going to make it a balcony. Just because I think you can never really have enough cool views in something like this, so we're going to go for it. And we're going to add green shiny blocks. Why? Because I like green. So we're going to have the outline of this glow. Especially if I decide to change the lighting, it'll look really cool if we do it like an evening style vibe. There we go. Starting to like this. Okay, so let's see. We're 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll go 6 high. 6. That's 13. That gives us room for a middle floor. What do we want to do the floor? We're going to do carpet. We're going to do the gray carpet. Whoops. Yeah, that works. It's a nice floor. Oh. Don't want to do that. There we go. Now we need to do the next floor. So we said we were starting above 6. Gonna go right here. Putting a top on it and then doing this, not so easy. Probably should have thought that through. But we're here. We're here. How do we do this? That'll work. I have a habit of doing this, pigeonholing myself when I build stuff because I get so excited. All right, so we've got 2 floors here. We have to build stairs. Nope. Bingo. Nope. Didn't like that either. Stairs need to go the other way. I think that'll probably be best. I dig it. Oops, not those. So we got our stairs there. I'll put a balcony around that so people can't fall down the stairs. So we've got our stairs to the second floor, or the first floor. Excuse me, to the roof. So now we need to do our second floor stairs. And we will do those. See where these are? Right there. We might as well do it right next to them. No, we're not going to do it right next to them. Why not? Because they can't come out underneath each other. Sweet. Got both our sets of stairs. Maybe we should make them wider. Nope, they're good for now. All right, so we've got that set. Add a bridge to connect it to the other one. We can add all the stuff inside it later. I can add frames and stuff like that later. Want to do that bridge? Yeah, that looks cool. We got to build this up first. We got to build a little walkway up to it because of the angle. I don't want this to be lined up here. No. That works, I think. Yep. That works. All the focus. Okay. Let's save this. We've done a lot of work. Don't want to lose anything. Got to add green to this corner too. All right, let's add the bridge. Oh, it's gonna be a steep bridge, huh? It's gonna be steep. I like it. We're gonna tier this. We're gonna tier it. Add some stairs. I think that'll be okay. There we go. There was just too much elevation there. That was not going to work. I'm not going to try to run up steep bridge like that. That's just ridiculous. Okay. All right, there we go. We're gonna curve this down a little bit. think that works, actually. We also made the door a little too wide, so we're going to close that by 1 block. All has to look cohesive. Sick. I dig that. I don't know if it works, though. So what we need to do is we need to find out. Gotta extend this just a tad so that we can have an elevator go here without getting in the way of the market. Yeah, we can put one like right here. Sick. Don't know what you're doing there, but you're gone. All the work. Jeez. All the work. So much effort goes into this. No, not a decoration. Moving basic platform. 0 minus 20? Way too high. Oh, bingo. All right. Toggle it. True. Have it move at 5. Wait 3 seconds. That works. And we're going to add one more level of blocks there because clearly we didn't do it quite right. There we go. We'll even add a little bit of design here by going like that. Okay. Save and we'll test. We will play it. See what we get. Dude, I don't know why my chat's not working right now. At first I thought that there was no chats, but now I'm assuming chat's not working because there's things coming through that I'm not seeing. So, oh well. I'll figure that out after this, and we'll make sure that next time it's working. It might be a bug. Because when I hit the chat, it doesn't bring anything up. That's a good time. Let's check this chat out. Let's see if we got a chat here. We do. Look at all that chat. I feel so terrible. Yeah, sorry guys. Apparently, YouTube's bugging right now, and it's not showing me my chat. I wish I could show you what it looks like. But I have been ignoring you guys this whole time. I thought everyone was just being very, very quiet today. Damn, that sucks. Sorry about that, guys. Normally chat comes up in this YouTube window, and it was just empty the whole time. I was like, how is there 10 people watching and no one's saying anything? But whatever. I see your chats now. Now I get to go back through and address all of them. Looks nice. Thank you. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. The prizes, they'll be announced. Thanks, Niza. Appreciate the progress. Viking Village. I don't die if you jump off the top of Dark Souls. Man, I don't know what is wrong with YouTube right now. The YouTube streaming thing messed up all the chats from this, guys. Not a single one here. Oh well. It's good to see that you guys were chatting, though. I feel a little bad about that, but that's a weird one-off bug. It's the first time that's happened. I'm going to chalk it up as something to do with YouTube, because the window's actually just, like, lagged out where it should show you guys chatting. Thanks for the $3, Odyssey. I know you got way more than that, though, bro. Just kidding, man. Just kidding. Just kidding, dude. Just kidding. Green shiny block. I'm digging all of this. Well, because this chat messed up, you're a sheep kisser. But you kiss one sheep and you're a sheep kisser the rest of your life. You're so wild, Odyssey, dude. I can't even handle you. I dig that. I dig the whole vibe. You funny guy. Listen, man, I don't expect a ton. I appreciate the $3 donation. I mean, next time you could just send me over one of your Sandbox lands and we'll call it even, but... Yes, that works. I'm totally messing, dude. I really appreciate it. Again, sorry about the chat, guys. Not sure what happened there. Missed a bunch of cool chats, which I kind of feel bad about. And for Ian, if you're still watching, I'm using the Game Maker. Sandbox Game Maker version 0.6.5. And Jerome, you can absolutely sign up for a booth. I will make sure that is the thing. All right, I think we're good here. I didn't like the way that chat went down, though, guys, so I'm probably going to stream again tomorrow. And I'll just bring up the stream in the background just to make sure the chat's good so that I can see what's going on. Because I feel crappy about that. That's kind of annoying. But either way, guys, thanks for hanging out. Sorry I didn't answer any of the questions directly. Fail. But yeah, I'll schedule another one for tomorrow for a little bit at some point. Maybe a little later. The finest bridge builder. You know, we could come up with something pretty cool, man. We could come up with something pretty cool. Honestly, I'm kind of building this as I come up with random ideas for it, but that's kind of the idea of Combo Island. I can just do whatever the hell I want, so that's cool, but we're going to have a lot of fun, and when this is done, it's probably going to look completely different from what it looks like right now. It looks so bare bones, especially the bottom, because there's no elevation. There's no, like, hills or buildings or anything, but we'll add more. I like the progress we got here. I'm really excited to see what we can do with the NFT gallery. I got to add windows to the NFT gallery still. It's very blockish. Windows will let some light in. Then we got to make our next island. That'll be the next goal for the theater. And it'll probably run right in this area here. Obviously a little higher up. I'd like these to all go up in elevation until you get to the very top and then you jump off and die. I'm just kidding. I have no idea what's going to happen there. But maybe we'll have a connector bridge that connects over at the last island directly to the treehouse, so you don't have to take the elevator. So if you decide to go up island by island, when you get to the very top, you have another route to make it over. Who knows? We'll think about it. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys checking it out. Odyssey, I am jealous of your nunchuck skills. I appreciate you guys hanging out in chat. We'll make sure chat's good tomorrow and that I see all of your chats and all of the beautiful faces and beautiful words and beautiful beautifulness. But other than that, guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Make sure to stop back, check out any of the videos on the channel. Be coming at you guys with regular content as well. Got some cool stuff in the works. Can't really talk about it right now, but you know, we're planning in the background, working on some stuff. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, follow me over at Twitter. Links in the description. Join the Discord. Links in the description. Check out Earth 2 Odyssey's page. Link is not in the description, but he's in the chat. So, other than that, guys, thanks again for the support. I appreciate all of it. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And until next time, we will see you soon.